Hello, everyone. Welcome to the ViziTV show. Play that intro. This is a show where we're going to do something a little different because we do K-pop reactions on this channel. We have a D&D podcast on this channel now, and we're eventually going to do Let's Plays and some other things at some point. We do K-pop retrospectives and things like that, but we're trying to make this a multimedia channel. So, on today's episode, we have... I realized that we're getting older.
Hello. Did it see me?
I don't know.
We'll find out.
I don't think I ever met a dragon girl.
They sleep normally.
Like normally for you or like normally for us?
And that's pretty much it. And there are timestamps in the description if you want to jump ahead somewhere. Maybe that the clickbait got you in here and you want to do. But that is, so this show is just basically like a short form edited podcast where we get to talk about a topic and then we do other things. So first on the docket today on the ViziTV show is we have ViziTV Talks about a thing. Play that intro.
Oh my god.
You think it's going to be hard to make these intros, but it's really not. So today's ViziTV Talks about a thing is we just recently went to Anime CTX in Austin. Austin. It says it's an Austin convention.
Does it really?
Yes, if you go on
That's
the
a
website, it
lot.
says an Austin convention. It is a big ass lie because that is in Round Rock, Texas, if you know where that is.
It's right next to Austin.
There's like some Pflugerville in between there.
Depending on which way you go.
Anyways, we went to a con to do for her because
For me.
she was performing, and for me because I'm filming a documentary about Texas idol culture, which is surprisingly a humongous thing. But while we were there, I realized that we're getting older. And cons don't feel the same as they used to. I know we were going there for a purpose, and I know we went there for free, but it just didn't feel the same.
Like, yeah, was there more you wanted to say?
What was
I like cons used to be when I was in high school. They were like the thing to look forward to. Like I missed most of my brother's wedding weekend for a convention that wasn't even that great, and thought it was completely justified until I went and ranted about it online, and people went, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" Basically.
Yeah, what the fuck is wrong with you, Zizi?
Yeah, now looking back on it, that was one like the cringiest moments of my high school career.
Yeah,
But they used to be like my big thing, and now like my big thing is like D&D, and that's every week.
yeah, and that's at home, and we don't
So,
have to go anywhere.
Yeah,
and
I was just like, oh, I have to miss D&D for this.
And I just have this weird feeling about cons. Like, we don't watch as much anime as we used to. And every time I go to a con, there's like half of the cosplays I know, half of the cosplays I don't know what the fuck is going on anymore.
No, maybe not most.
Well, the con we went to, there were a lot of My Hero Academia cosplayers, and we watched that show to a point, and then we stopped because we just don't have time. Because I mean, to preface this, we're both 24, And we're going to cons, and we're feeling old. And that's a
That's
thing.
not even that old.
And we're not even that old. It's starting to get up there.
I don't think they've changed. I think we've just lost interest in the things that are at cons.
Really?
Like, I used to be really into getting voice actor signatures and panels and shit. Now I
Like
don't
if
care.
Zizi was 14 years old and you were into anime right now, you would have stood in line to get Bryce Pepperbrook's signature.
Oh hell yeah! Oh hell yeah!
Do you even like Bryce Pepperbrook now?
I don't. What does he do? I don't even know. Isn't he like the?
What does he do? But yeah, there were the people at the convention, and like we went late on Friday night on day 1, and we got there, we got our badge, we hung out for like maybe 3 hours there, including the panel that we were a part of.
Oh yeah.
Because
That
we
was fun.
yeah, it was fun. It was a dance panel where they
You
basically
have
play
footage
music.
of it.
Oh, I do. Here's footage of it.
Hey.
Hey. He's
Pop
fucking
stars.
Kirito in Sword Art.
That's what it is.
That's the MC he is. There are probably people who are watching this are screaming, "He's this! He's fucking this!"
I knew he was some big.
He's
guy
also
in a
he's
Weeby
also
show.
in he's Eugene in Iron Blood Orphans.
Yeah. See, I knew it was something.
You knew he was something. What else has he been in?
Anyway, the only people I care to meet anymore are Critical Role people. I think the last voice actor line.
I would want to meet Keith Silverstein, but he
I
doesn't
mean,
come
yeah.
to Texas conventions.
Yeah, there are like a couple people who I'd be like, all right, okay, but like,
yeah.
I think it's funny. I'd say like the only people I care to meet are Critical Role people. The funny thing is I think the last line that I stood in was for Matt Mercer at A-Kon like 2 years ago.
And
But
you
that
didn't
was
even know about
before
Critical Role.
I knew about Critical Role, and I'm really mad that I didn't.
You got your Persona 4
I got my
merch
Persona 4
signed
and
in.
5 merch signed. Pull out the box. The Persona 5 box.
Signed by Matt Mercer.
Hell yeah! It says 2 ZZ. Look at that shit. Fuck yeah.
If only you knew at the time.
If only I knew at the time.
The funny thing is, we're planning on going to 2 more cons this year and spending more money, but they're bigger cons, except for the other con isn't that big.
It's
We're
bigger than that
We're
one.
bigger, because CTX was very small, and I feel like that was the thing that kind of like, was like, this is alright.
Yeah,
Like,
bigger
literally
cons
all we
are-
did, like, we spent 3 hours first night, and then I think the most fun we had was going out to eat.
I had fun at the Idol Festival.
Well, because you were in it.
I mean, yeah.
I was.
You were standing in the back behind a camera the entire time. If you were up front with me cheering and shit.
I had to record it though.
Did you?
Yes.
Kidding. No, yeah, going out to eat was fun.
Like
Hanging out with friends is like, once you get older, hanging out with friends is like the most fun. of
Like, the
cons.
thing that bothers me so much is those friend groups could intertwine, but we don't have the space for them to intertwine. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we went to IHOP with 20 people.
Yeah, and we were only like
I mean,
close friends with like part of them.
yeah, they sat us at 2 different tables
Yeah, that was fun. And then we went to
Yeah.
Chili's the next day and just talked about.
for 10 people,
With
which
10
seems like a
people.
lot, but it didn't feel like a lot.
Didn't feel like a lot compared to the night before, but like
Yeah.
I feel like cons now are more like go do the thing that you want to do and then spend rest of the time in the hotel room dicking around until
I
you have to
think
do something else.
That's always what it's been.
No, because when I went to cons, it was like always go on the floor as much as you can, walk through the exhibitor hall a million times, Go take
mean-
pictures. Go to random panels that you would never go to. Like that's the kind of shit you just don't have time for anymore. When you get like
When you
just
get
a little
old.
bit older, you stop having time for those dumb bullshit panels like the fucking Hatelia panels where like the people would dress up as the Hatelia characters and like act out their
I
characters.
was asked to be in a Persona one of those before.
Oh
and I was
my.
like,
You didn't want to act, did you?
I didn't want to act, and also I was pretty sure they did like drinking stuff there.
Oh.
I was like, I do not want to be forced to drink in character.
Ugh.
They wanted me to be Ray for
Ugh.
Persona Q, and because I didn't have any other, I don't think I had any other Persona cosplay at the time. So, and I was like, no, thank you.
And then yeah, since I stopped drinking, it's a personal choice.
Okay.
As of right now, I don't drink. Drinking was one of the big things that were part of cons, and I just feel like it's not as fun as anymore.
Without the drinking.
But that, well, no, well, drinking adds like an extra layer to a con. Like I feel like drinking at a con adds like multiple levels because you just like it. Oh my god, Zizi, you don't understand.
Anyway.
Anyways, yeah, but the next con we're going to is San Japan, so go see us there. And the con after that, where you're part of something, is Delta H Con, which is in Houston.
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 Hence the H.
You're gonna be near the coast? Like,
No.
Houston's not the...
No.
Wait, what's the city that's
Corpus Christi, Galveston.
What's the major city that's right before Galveston? It's Houston, isn't it? Hold on.
Oh my gosh.
That's
Let's go to Onicon again. Oh, we might be going to. It sounds like we're going to RealmsCon, which is in Corpus Christi.
when are we going to RealmsCon?
That's in October.
Yeah, Houston's near the coast.
Oh shit. Oh no shit.
You don't.
I really don't. I constantly.
You've lived in Texas for longer than me. You know Houston is on the fucking Gulf. What the
I
fuck?
constantly get Dallas and Houston confused.
But yeah, I just feel like cons change after you get older, and not like in a
Like most
bad
things.
way. Well, I feel like you start going to cons for different reasons.
Yeah.
I can understand if you're trying to meet people.
If you're trying to meet people, like, that just doesn't sound fun to me.
I mean, there are a lot of awkward people at cons, and those are the people that came alone.
I mean,
There was a
yeah.
dude at the con we went to who was in the karaoke.
Oh.
He was like standing next to me, asking me questions about the karaoke thing that I wasn't in charge of. He's like, "Can we just does it have to be all Japanese or Korean or whatever?" And I'm like, I think you can sing whatever you want. They were singing like pop songs earlier. And he's like, "Oh, did you think I could listen to heavy metal? Or could we play? Could I do a heavy metal song?" I'm like, "You can go ask the guy." I'm pretty sure he's like, "Yeah."
I mean,
yeah,
there's
yeah,
a
yeah."
bunch of.
And he was just awkwardly standing there, and then he's like, "Hey, can I sit down right here?" And I'm like, I didn't want to be an asshole.
Be like,
But whoever that guy is,
fuck you.
fuck you.
Yeah, I think. Yeah. And it doesn't take a lot of years for it to change either.
What do you mean?
Like, we're only 24. I feel like since I was like 2021, it's like changed drastically. I mean, there are some people that still love to go meet voice actors and shit.
Like, I
even
feel
our
like,
age.
okay, it's like 14, 15, 16, 17 cons are like really cool.
Mm-hmm.
And then 18, you get to go all those 18 plus panels you weren't able to go to before. So you're like, oh shit, I'm gonna go in here and look at all this fucking hentai. You know what's really awkward about those fucking panels? You think it's gonna be like this cool ass shit. No. Unless you're going to see like Vitamin H's hilarious hentai dubs, where they play like hilarious hentai dubs.
Yeah.
'Cause
There was like, I think one wasn't I with you? Where we went to like just a straight up hentai panel?
Yes, but I was drunk,
Yes.
and I was with.
I was just like.
I was with some former friends, and the way we made that panel fun is one, we were drunk. See? Gotta be drunk.
One.
And two, we were just yelling shit at the screen
I mean,
the entire time.
Yeah, but also I was like 30 minutes into the panel, maybe. I was like, we were just straight up watching porn
Yeah,
with these
they were
people.
just straight up playing
Just
porn.
playing porn.
And I was just like, is
It
this...
wasn't like funny or particularly. It was just straight up porn. And I'm like, I'm gonna go.
And then...
This is weird.
And then you get like those awkward improv panels, which are like maybe funny, maybe not.
I've been to some funny improv panels.
I've been to some funny ones too, but the last one I went to wasn't that funny. Anyway, that's all we got to talk about panels. So it's time to go on to the next segment where we don't have to do anything fucking right now, but it's time for ZZ Bakes a Thing. Play that intro.
Hello. Did it see me?
I don't know. We'll
Hello.
find out.
We'll find out. Okay. Hello there. This is Zizi show. I get my own show now.
The microphone's over there.
I get my own show now. Okay, so today we're making chocolate cake. It's right here. I like using cookbooks because you don't get all the frilly stuff. This is my favorite cookbook. Chocolate cake. Basic. Except we're making chocolate cupcakes, but it's fine. Okay, first thing you do, put on your cute apron. Second thing you do, turn on the oven. It's 350. Right there. Okay. So, I browned this butter already. I've never used brown butter in cake, only cookies and brownies before. So we're gonna see how it is. Okay. So first thing we do, this is 3/4 cup butter. All right. So for cakes, the two biggest difference between cakes and cookies. Cookies you want cold ingredients. Cakes you want room temperature ingredients. And then cakes have milk and cookies don't. That's about it. So we got room temperature butter. Okay. After it was melted and then put it in the fridge to make solid again. And now it's soft again. Ideally, you would have a stand mixer, but I'm broke, so we don't have one.
Subscribe and we'll get a stand mixer.
Patreon! So, first thing we do. So we're just beating the butter on medium to high speed for 30 seconds. Just the butter. Because baking is weird. Okay. Looks like applesauce. It's gross. Next, we add in the sugar. A 1/4 cup at a time. I learned this trick from my mom. I don't know how else you're supposed to do this. This is the only way I know how.
Tell people not to pack it.
Don't pack it in unless it's brown sugar.
It
And
says
unless it says packed. I can't wait for people to be screaming at me. I'm doing it wrong. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but thank you.
So clean up as you go.
Okay. So we got all the sugar. Next thing we do, because it's a cake, we have to get the bubbles going.
The what?
The bubbles.
Bubbles?
Yeah.
What the fuck are you talking about?
You're gonna see. You usually have to do it for 3 to 5 minutes, but this one only says 2, so. Which is why it sucks using a hand mixer to make a cake. Okay. So now it's gonna be all fluffy. Okay. What's next? Eggs. Where are the eggs at? There they are. Okay. We do it one at a time. The first thing I do is break the yolk, because if you don't, it gets all messy and starts flinging everywhere. Okay. Next, we do the vanilla, which is, I think it's 1 teaspoon. 2 teaspoons.
Let's go in.
No. Oh, fuck. Now, we're gonna add in all the dry ingredients in a different bowl, which is completely unnecessary, but I like doing it. So we do, how much flour? 2 cups. Where's my cup? Is it not over here? Okay, this especially you don't want to pack down. In fact, I wish every recipe had like ingredients like flour and stuff in ounces or like in weight instead of cups. I can make sure that I get it exactly right. But alas. Yeah, a teaspoon of baking soda. Baking soda?
Say it again.
Baking soda.
Say it again.
Shut up.
Why are you doing it over the trash can?
Because there's not a big enough hole for the teaspoon to fit in.
Why don't you just
I
cut
mean-
the top off of it?
Motherfucker. This is my show.
I edit it though. You good, dude? Oh, no, it's the camera.
3/4 because they're extra as fuck. Sponsor us. This one I'm gonna count. 1, 2,
2, 4.
3. Shut the fuck up. Okay, salt, as Vinny calls it.
What do you say?
Salt.
Salt?
I say it like salt because I'm a normal human being.
I'm normal.
You just pronounce things weird.
Creepy and a crime.
Neither is baking.
Neither is baking. Thanks, Brian W. Foster.
Okay, here's the best part. Is the cocoa powder. Did I already throw the... No, the 4 cups right here. Cocoa powder. Hey!
Oh yeah. Toxic cocoa dust. You use a knife. Oh,
Now, I don't particularly like chocolate. I actually don't like chocolate very much. I don't like chocolate cake. So now we alternate between putting this in and putting the milk in. So since there's more of this, we'll start with this. Ooh.
Whoa.
Next level. Doesn't that look delicious? Don't eat it yet. It's not baked. Okay. Since we're making cupcakes, get out one of these. I don't know what they're called. I think they're just called ice cream scoops, even though they don't work very well for ice cream. So you can spray it if you want to, but it's pretty unnecessary. The muffins at work, they tell us to spray the pan, but it's pretty unnecessary. There we go. Okay. Okay. Now we put them in the oven. We still have some left over, but these are the only things we
Subscribe to our Patreon if we don't have, or subscribe to the channel and we can buy more cupcake tins.
Hell yeah. Okay. I should have checked how long to put these in for first. It's finished! Oh.
Man, wasn't that great? That was so hard to
Yeah.
bake, Zizi.
Nah, not really.
You don't fucking know. Hasn't been filmed yet.
I made chocolate cake before.
Zizi, you spoiled it. Oh wait, they already knew. Hey, it's time for
Hey.
another segment that takes no effort whatsoever. It's the bonus action cry update. Before we go into the update, here's the intro.
Hello, and welcome to Bonus Action Cry. My name's Vincent. You can also call me Vinny, or the DM of this show. I am also the creator and editor and whatever of ViziTV as well, which you may be listening or watching this on. Bonus Action Cry is a heavily edited D&D podcast, and what I mean by heavily edited is you may hear my voice every now and then throughout the episode. that isn't in-game, kind of moving things along and transitioning things. There's a lot of cutout, a lot of sidebarring that I don't feel is interesting, but it's up to interpretation. Some of it's left in. Most of it is taken out. So, in this episode, you're going to hear a couple people, and I'll give you their names and their character names so you can just be a little ahead of the curve and match their voices to whenever they say their character's name. So in this, we have Elias, who is being played by my friend Roy. We have Persephone, being played by my fiancée Zizi. We have Goibnu, being played by my friend Jacob. Desmolina, played by my cousin Laura. Petunia, being played by my friend Sarah. Frida, being played by my friend Macy. Joan, being played by my friend Christian. Now you'll find out more about their characters and who they are, what races they are, and what they do. But for now, that's the easiest description I can give you about what's going on.
Well, you seem to be very gentlemanly in the first place, so it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. Okay.
Okay, well, let's start again. I am Elias Stone. It's good to meet everyone. What are all your guys' names again?
Right. My name's Frida. Nice to meet you.
Frida.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Persephone.
Persephone.
Kiddo, but that's such a cute name. I'm Petunia, another P name. And y'all are gonna see it one day in lights.
Lights? What do you mean?
Like big stage. It's gonna be tonight, Petunia. Like outside on the sign.
Oh, you want to be one of those Broadway people?
Vaudeville. Yes.
Vaudeville.
One day
yes.
I'm going to be a vaudeville singer. And just so you know, for the next 2 weeks, y'all are going to be hearing my wonderful singing voice, practicing.
Not late at night, right?
No, I sleep during the night.
Oh, thank God.
It's mostly going to be during the
Do
day.
you sleep during the night, or do you like...
Are you nocturnal? I don't think I ever met a dragon girl before.
We sleep normally.
Like normally for you or like normally for us?
8 hours preferably. Preferably.
Oh, I can run on 4 and a pack of cigarettes.
That's not very healthy. Where the body needs at least 7-8 hours.
It keeps me
body
young.
needs about like 2 or 3 really.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Maybe a stiff drink around that.
But of course, that's like, I worked long day hours.
Do you know alcohol is really bad for you, right?
I go days without sleeping.
Oh yeah, no wait, there was liquor on that cart. Oh damn.
With that being said, it's time to end the show, Zizi, with a little thing called closing thoughts. Play that intro.
Oh my God.
Take your time for yourself. Loving life.
So, our closing thoughts today are: enjoy cons while you can.
Oh, for sure.
Enjoy cons while you
Enjoy
can.
life while you
Enjoy
can.
life while you can. You could die right
'Cause-
now.
No.
What?
Stuff gets shitty when you're older. It's like that fucking episode of South Park where Stan, is it Stan?
Yes. It's always
That gets older. We're like, it's his birthday and everything just starts sounding super shitty.
yeah,
That's life.
that is life.
That is life.
Eventually get a 9-to-5 job and get Saturdays and Sundays off, and
You're
you're like,
lucky
that's
if you get a
great.
9-to-5
You're
job.
lucky. We both
Nowadays.
got lucky.
I had to work very hard for it though.
She had to work very hard to get in the position. I had to.
You also had to work hard.
Kinda.
Sort of. To
Not
get
really.
promoted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you think you pay for all of this in the nerd space?
Most of it was when I was living with my parents and didn't have to pay any bills.
It's true. What I would say is live with your parents as long as you feasibly can.
Yes. Please.
Don't annoy them. Do anything they ask if you're living with them and not paying rent. Be the nicest you can be and live with your parents as long as you can. But don't get too comfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Also,
We'll move out at some point, hopefully.
yeah, and then if you're gonna drink at cons, do it responsibly.
Not like you.
Not like me. Don't go to hentai panels and scream random shit.
I mean, isn't that the point of hentai panels? You're not supposed to just sit and watch.
Yeah, but if you go to a hentai panel and you're the only one screaming, you should leave.
Were you the only one screaming?
No, I wasn't.
I was about to say.
If you ever don't be excited when you turn it 18. A lot of the 18+ panels aren't going to be great. First 5 minutes in them is going to be great, and then everything after that's going to be ass. Unless you're going to hilarious hentai dubs. But why don't we leave on the ViziTV motto, Zizi? Don't be shitty.
Don't be shitty.
Don't be shitty, guys. That's the ViziTV motto. Hey, guys. Don't be shitty. Play that outro.